Hey guys, Brady Height here with your daily tennis lesson. Talking today about specialty shots, specifically the drop volley. Okay, the drop volley is one of these shots that a lot of people can get a little bit too cute with sometimes, and usually the biggest culprit of not hitting this shot well is trying to hit it too often. There's definitely a very specific time to try a drop volley. Let's first talk about the technique on this ball, okay? Your normal volley, obviously you're going to be somewhere near continental grip, if not in continental grip. Your normal volley, you guys are trying to really work the racket through the ball, okay? Trying to maintain a nice, relatively open racket angle. With the drop volley, because we want the ball to drop short on the other side of the court, I'm actually going to open up the racket angle a lot more than my regular stick volley. Okay, keep in mind, one giant mistake I see with this shot is people getting a little too cute with it. They're waiting for the ball to come all the way to the racket and then they just open. We still need an element of moving the racket into the ball. It's just as I get there, that's when I'm going to open the strings. Okay, so be very careful you guys aren't trying to hit this shot tucked back in on your body. Go out and meet it, open the strings pretty wide open when you get there, and try to have a really nice light grip pressure for this shot. If you squeeze the grip too tight, as you open, a lot of times that ball will just slide right off the racket angle. Okay, so what I want you guys to do, I'm going to have my guy Mark here feed me a couple balls. Something to also be very aware of is my relationship to the net. When I'm really close to the net is a pretty good time to hit a drop volley. If I'm really far back off the net, this is a little dicier to try to hit this shot because again, it doesn't have a lot of pace on it. So a shot without a lot of pace, I don't want to have it travel too far before it gets to the net. Okay? So what I'll do is I'll station myself up here, assuming I've already made an approach shot and a first volley or two from closer to the service line. I've made sure I've kept my opponent back, which makes me feel like I've opened up the front part of the court. Okay, so here we go. Mark feeds, split, and you can see how wide open that racket angle is. And I made sure to keep the grip so loose, I actually felt it move just a tiny bit in my hand. Okay? Really open. A good idea for this shot for you guys to recognize if you're doing it well, this ball should be landing inside the service box and then taking a couple more bounces in the service box before it crosses the service line. Okay? Really open. That just took 3 bounces inside the service box. Let's go one more. See if I can get 4. And I got 4 right there. Okay, so that's the drop volley, you guys. Make sure you've set this shot up with a couple firmer volleys from near the service line. You make sure to keep the opponent back, and as you progress in tighter to the net, really work on opening up that racket angle, keeping that grip relatively loose, and trying to feel like that ball's just kind of dying over the top of the net. All right, so that's all I've got for you guys today. Please click like below this video, and if you happen to be watching us on YouTube, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you guys soon.